when I first started going to Journey, I wanted to get to know people, and a small group sounded like the perfect way to do that. So got to know Riley pretty well, got to know a lot of other of the young adults that go to Journey pretty well. And one day Riley approached me and he says, "Hey, how do you feel about working with middle school boys?" The question really caught me off guard, because that would never be the kind of thing that I would do on my own. I would never have gone to him and asked him about doing that. Are you sure you got the right guy for this? Like, I'm just kind of this quiet guy who kind of does his own thing for the most part, and I keep things pretty low key usually, and middle school boys are often not low key, so I didn't think I was totally cut out for the job, but I knew I was good at communicating with people and teaching people, so I guess that part of it sort of appealed to me. I would say the thing that brings me to life when I'm with students is just the relationships that I form. I mean, I've done it now for about 2.5 years, and I've gotten to know so many of the 8th grade, well, now 8th grade guys so well, and I know things about their life. I can approach them like I approach my friends almost. I can ask them, "Hey, how's your day going? How was that game last week?" or something like, and I can really connect with them on a deeper level, and teach them about God, and how they never have to feel like they're alone. I've seen a lot of hearts softened, and a lot of questions asked that show growth. There was maybe about a week when my car was in the shop, and it was, I think I had gotten rides to and from work, but then Sunday came around, and I was like, what am I gonna do? I gotta get to student ministries night. My roommate, who had been giving me rides to and from work, wasn't around, so I kind of froze for a minute, and I was like, well, how do people get places when they when they need a ride? Well, they take a taxi, or they take Uber or Lyft. So they're kind of counting on me. So I'm like, oh, I can't, I gotta be there. I gotta get there. So I'm like, you know what? Why don't we just do an Uber? So that's what I did. If I can be there, I want to be there. I really knew that I had made the right decision when I had been doing it for almost a full year, and I kind of realized, like, hey, like I know some of these kids. I know, like I was saying before, I know their lives, kind of what makes them unique. They're starting to be, not just middle schoolers that show up for Journey Student Night, but they're my friends. There are weeks when we'd have maybe 3 or 4 guys, and this past week and the week before that, we had probably double that, like 8 or 9. So I'm really excited to see my group growing, and there's potential, and I'm excited about the potential. For anybody who's kind of thinking about a serving opportunity like that, I guess I would say at least give it a shot. You just sometimes you have to take risk like that to get to know yourself better, and you just never know what God can do in you.